bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
And welcome back. Come September 1st, there will be new leadership at St. Paul's Methodist Church as Reverend Theophilles Rolle moves on to his post as president of the Bahamas, Turks and Caicos Islands Conference of Methodist Church. Well, tonight he's reflecting on the time that he spent on Grand Bahama. Megan Shepard has the story.
The baton of leadership is being passed on here at St. Paul's Methodist Church. After 10 years of service to the community and this congregation, Reverend Theophilles Rolle must now say farewell as he takes on a new role in the nation's capital.
Knowing that God has a hand in our lives, and I can sense God's providence in my ministry ever since its inception, I believe that it is God's providential call, that He has called me to serve at this particular time at a leadership position in the life of the Bahamas, Turks and Caicos Islands Conference.
Reverend Rolle says that his mission has always been to have a strong, visible presence in the community, implementing many outreach programs that cater to children and the less fortunate. Rolle has traveled to the Caribbean spreading the word of God and says that it has been a pleasure serving in the second city.
I came to Grand Bahama at a very difficult time in the economy of Grand Bahama, as well as what has been going on in this country after the two hurricanes which devastated this island. I came as well at a time when the church had gone through some challenging times itself, and offering leadership in these challenging times meant that one had to be focused and also purpose-driven on the mission to which God had suddenly called the church.
Wife Ivana Rolle adds that Grand Bahama will always hold a special place in their hearts.
God always will provide, and His grace will be with us. And so moving into Nassau is another chapter that we look forward to as a family, spiritually, and we look forward to making a difference wherever we go.
Now, after 10 years of service, Reverend Rolle has undoubtedly made an impact. These parishioners say they wish him well, but they're definitely gonna miss him.
It will be a bittersweet pill. Bitter because we say farewell to one who's been with us for 10 years. Sweet because he will only be a stone throw away.
I can truly say that I am stronger in my faith and wiser in my walk with the Lord. He has been a very good friend also to me and the family.
He has done a remarkable job in this part of the vineyard, and we hope that God will continue to bless him, guide him, protect him, direct him and his family as he travels along life's pathway.
A special service will be held this Sunday at 3 p.m. to honor Reverend Rolle for his years of service on Grand Bahama. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
And Reverend Rolle, my mother, personally wants to say a very special thank you. Well, the Rotary Club of Freeport presenting perishable goods to the Burroughs Home for the Aged at the weekly meeting today. At the Ruby Swiss Restaurant, president of the organization, Darren Cooper, says it's the club's duty to give back to communities on Grand Bahama, and also Brenda Bethel accepted donation on behalf of the home.
And I thought it was very important for us as a club, as well as our board, to assist as best as we can and as much as we can, especially to those persons who would have made the way possible for where we are today, those nation builders.
We always need donations because we'll be lack of funding and food. And we have people who live at the home, always in need, and we are so grateful that the Rotary Club had given back to us because we really need it.
The club also providing sponsorship for Catholic High School student Latesse Bartlett to take part in a foreign exchange program in Finland.
I hope to be more culturally aware and, like Buddy Hill say, bring 242 to the world, of course. But wherever I go, my flag goes with me. So I wish to get a lot of cultural exposure to the European culture and help to bring that back here so that it can improve our community as well.
We know that she will represent the Bahamas very well, and she would also represent Rotary International extremely well because of who she is and all of her achievements over the years.
Well, Latesse will be leaving for Finland in about 2 weeks or so. Well, also some 75 students taking part in the Central Division Police Summer Camp at the Walter Parker Primary School. The camp aims to actually produce well-rounded citizens through various focus activities, Officers of the Traffic Division rode in this morning to share the importance of road safety. Our Megan Shepard was there.
Campers of the Crime Stoppers Division learning a lot of information this morning about road traffic safety. Not only was it timely and informative, but there was also a bit of fun.
We've been doing various activities to get them motivated and have an exciting time here. So we've been doing arts and craft, we've been doing the football, the softball, basketball, and we've been having presenters from various departments within our community to talk to the campus.
Inspector Alfonso Pinder of the Road Traffic Division, along with his team, interacting with the campers, sharing important road safety tips. The kids were very excited and engaging, raising their hands and eagerly answering questions.
It was fun working with them, spending time with them this morning, taking them for nice little rides, you know, those who got the questions right and all that. But all in all, it was wonderful.
Students were also led to the front of the school, where they were allowed to practice the correct way to use a pedestrian crossing. The highlight for the kids, however, was getting a chance to ride on the traffic motorcycles. Campers Nethario Ballou and Rayana Rowe were very attentive and took in some good information.
And that you should always put on your seat belt when you go in the car. You should never play in the road. Always have two or less people on the pedestrian, otherwise there could be a serious accident. And always look both ways before crossing the street.
The officers taught me when you're going to cross the road, you look left and then right, then you look left again, and then you put one foot on the road, then you cross.
Inspector Pinder also has this bit of information for parents and all motorists.
You'd find that motorists, I feel, this is only my opinion, I think that they can do more to exercise caution. When you see a kid playing in the street, to be more vigilant. You know, because kids from time to time, you know, things happen. They wander off in the street, they play in the street, and for a number of reasons, things, you know, can go wrong.
Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Now you know I'm upset. I missed that this morning. Time now, folks, to ask the doctor.
This is Ask the Doctor. Welcome. KB from Freeport asked, my brother has MS really bad. What is MS and what kind of treatments are available? Thanks for your question, KB. MS is the common term many people use to refer to multiple sclerosis. It's a potential disabling disease affecting the central nervous system, which means that it damages the brain and spinal cord. In MS, the immune system attacks the protective layer that covers nerve fibers and causes communication problems between your brain and the rest of your body. Eventually, the disease can cause the nerves themselves to deteriorate or become permanently damaged. Some persons with the disorder may experience long periods of remission without any new symptoms. Symptoms may vary widely and depend on the amount of nerve damage and which nerves are affected. If severe enough, some people may lose the ability to walk independently or at all. There's no cure for MS. However, there are effective treatments available to help manage this condition and its symptoms. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
And don't forget to check out the Arrow Store Spank Band. They're going to be at the second annual Secret Homecoming on Friday, July 29th through the 31st. Should be a pretty good show. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll take this baby into sports.